Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
Chelsea are playing a game today against ESPERANCE of Tunisia. Chelsea needs to win that game to qualify for the next round. If they lose, they will crash out. If they lose, they will crash out. Yes, everybody, most of them will go to be away. But me, for the person, I'm rooting for my African brothers, but to have more of Chelsea fans in this show or around Nigeria, so but they are going
exit stage left.
ESPERANCE. They are going to be rooting for their club. But if you look at this particular game, Maresca need to win this game somehow. If they lose, Chelsea fans will come and crucify him because they are already saying that he's not a top quality coach in quotes. Now, losing a game against ESPERANCE of Tunisia is going to be a big dent in his career and all that.
Why is it a big dent in his career?
But if you look at this particular game against ESPERANCE of Tunisia, now Jackson's not going to play, so delap is obviously going to start and probably play the 90 minutes for the first time because Jackson got the record in the 90 minutes. If you look at this particular game, what do you think will happen in this particular game against Chelsea?
I will still come back to the fundamentals and say that if this side can play to their strength and turn up on the night, it's going to be a 4-0 win against ESPERANCE. But if that spirit that is still possessing their players or moving their players around, where you have somebody who has not proven himself, not in Maresca, turning up and not even putting a performance, where you have a couple of guys not show up and putting a fight for that jersey that they are wearing, they are going to be once over by ESPERANCE. There is no comfort zone for any Chelsea player. Every spot is on the line. Come outside and fight for the shirt. That's what's expected. And for me, I don't think losing to ESPERANCE will be on a dent on Enzo Maresca. Every manager out there, Arsene Wenger, for all his plaudits, he chopped 7-0 at the end of Manchester United.
Yes.
He did not die. If you look at Ancelotti, Alpha, Baba don't collect. Everybody could collect.
That's the problem. Qualify. These are the group now. They should be qualified from this group.
They should.
That's the expectation for Chelsea. But
they should.
And they're spending 1 billion.
I didn't ask them to spend 1 billion.
Not that for.
They say they have billions, and they've spent 1.2 billion. How far our market?
Okay, now so if you look at this particular game, what do you think will happen? ESPERANCE to surprise us or Chelsea to just dominate and just trash them?
Chelsea cannot dominate anything. I said it against Flamingo. This thing, we said this before. We said
because of this thing you have said, Chelsea win that match.
We said this thing I think we said it last week. Okay. Football did not start and end in Europe. So we understand that some top European teams are crashing out because football did not start and begin and end there. Now, come down to Africa, we have football in our origin. Check the Chelsea players. 70% of them have African origin. 70%, more than 70% of them, I'm just using an average number now. If you look at the starting 11, even Kokoma said, Kokoma great grandmother.
All these one now fallacy. Get to the point.
Now, football started here. Now we get up.
So you are supporting ESPERANCE.
But ESPERANCE, they 4 people hand where. Okay. We know they trust them. Look at how they played against Flamingo in their first match. Look at how they played their next match, winning 1-0. That 1-0 win was not convincing. Go against Chelsea.
You won't blow out.
You want ESPERANCE to blow out Chelsea.
Blow them out. Pado Hanaja, do them something. But like we said, Chelsea is a big team.
Yes, they are one of the biggest.
They are the big team, and we expected them to qualify from this group.
They are the biggest team in London.
They are not the biggest team in London. Calm down. Okay, fine. Let's look at it. They are the biggest team in London. They have European trophies. They have Premier League titles.
But they should be qualifying from this group.
They should be qualifying from this group.
So they should be topping this group.
They should be topping this group. But Flamingo don't show them premium shege. Flamingo show them Pado Hanaja, do them strong things. So now Chelsea will have to take their revenge on ESPERANCE. Now ESPERANCE needs to be cautious, needs to be careful. Sit the foot on the break and win your game. That's
remember, Chelsea needs just a draw. ESPERANCE must come out and play. But
they are both in 3 points.
But this had a better goal, 0 goal.
That's the thing.
But that's the thing.
See, they are both in 3 points. If ESPERANCE just score 1 goal, bam,
and lock up shop.
The fantastic thing about this game is that you cannot bet your Alawi this month that Chelsea will not concede.
No.
As long as Chelsea can concede, that goal difference is irrelevant.
No, if ESPERANCE win this game,
if ESPERANCE score first, it's 6 points ESPERANCE.
So Chelsea just need to draw.
See, they are both on 3 points. Esperance has a negative
Yes,
goal
minus one goal
minus
difference,
one.
yes.
Chelsea is on 0 because they scored 2 goals in their
And
first match
considered
after considering 3. Now considering 3, they've already won 2. They scored 1 back, so they put 1 back. So it's 2 goals to cancel the goals they scored in their first match to win their game. Now, if Esperance can do what Noso does best, is come out,
Tactical man.
come out, hold on to those Pedro Neto and the guy, and look for somebody that will follow Palmer. Even to the restroom, even to dinner, just be following him up and down.
Okay.
Even when he wants to go to bed, follow him to his dream.
Okay.
And play the rest of the football. You get the result.
Maresca will play by 2 a.m. Nigerian time. Maresca will host. Chelsea will host Esperance of Tunisia in that encounter. Chelsea needs to draw or win that game to go through the next round. But for Esperance, if they win, somehow beat Chelsea, they will go. So let's get your straight position for that game and your scoreline. Who wins? Chelsea or Esperance? First, and tell me your scoreline. Let me start with Noso.
1-0
For
Esperance.
Esperance to win that game.
Chelsea ticket don't expire. If ATM ticket go expire, Chelsea ticket go follow expire. Esperance 1-0.
Chelsea 3-0.
Chelsea to win 3-0.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if that game happens 2 p.m. John is supporting Chelsea to be 3-0 now, so 1 goal to make for Esperance. For me, I'm not sure, but I want my African brothers to go through. But please don't crucify me. But I have to support our own to go through, because if we keep going through, people will respect Africa.
They've already gone
That's
through
what
now.
I'm saying.
55 million no be my mind.
But now with money, they talk now.
Yeah.
Money is
No
important.
money are the fine.
But if I think if African teams, if they keep going to the next, like just like the World Cup, we get more respect when we go to international competition. So that's what I'm saying.
Like now look at this World Cup. Look at this World Cup.
Look at everybody talking about Brazil and South America.
Look at this World Cup.
Because of what they've done before now.
Look at this
Brazil is still feeding off the reputation of the golden generation.
Okay.
They haven't done anything new in the better part of
I'm just
2
talking
decades.
about this competition. The Brazilian club and South American clubs are doing well. So
We have to do well first before we talk about demanding respect. We've not done well in a very long time.
Okay, let's see what happens in that game. That game, 2 p.m. Chelsea will play Esperance of Tunisia. Let's see who wins in that game. The other game in that group will be Flamengo will play Los Angeles. So let's see who qualifies for that group. By this time tomorrow, by that time we will know if Chelsea are in the next one or if they are crashed out of the Club World Cup.